All right, guys, what's up? It's Midwest Review here back again. Well, it's time to get back to our EDC carry tote. What is a DIYer slash professional mechanic, everyday wrencher? What tools should they have with them at a moment's notice and be ready to go? Whether it be pulling parts from a salvage yard, or working in their driveway, helping a buddy on a weekend get something done, or even pulling over to the roadside to help somebody who has a broke down vehicle. What tools do I carry on a daily that help make my life a lot easier? Well, let's look into it. So now, let me start by saying I do not have all of my my power tools in here. What I'll show, and I will what I'll show you in this video, I'll give you an explanation for why I carry what I carry. So in the main area here, you see lots of different things, right? I just got a regular standard set of 3/8 drive SAE sockets. These are Icon 6-point chromes. I don't run into a lot of cases where I need to have SAE sockets, so I didn't see the need to buy Snap-on. Of course, I've got tons of Snap-on sockets, but I wanted something cheaper, and I bought these at a steep discount from Harbor Freight, so it made sense to go ahead and grab them. On this side here, you see a full set of Snap-on sockets here in shallow, and they go all the way up to, I believe it is, this is what, a 22 millimeter. They're all 6-point design. They're all shallow, and that's a full set ranging from, I believe it is 6. Let's see if I can get that out. 8 millimeter all the way up to 22. So that's in my opinion, that's a full suite of sockets there for pretty much most automotive applications. In the back here, you see a variety of different long screwdrivers and breaker bars and extensions. There's kind of a variety of different things that I just carry in the back of the box. A lot of these longer screwdrivers end up being used as pry bars in some cases, I'll admit, but it is nice to have a nice arrangement of those on board. This little pocket here has a bunch of different bits, as you can see, just regular bits that can be placed into a drill or a ratcheting screwdriver, anything like that, even some ratchets that have the bit drivers on them. I keep a full arrangement of those in here. I also have some Allen keys, more bits, some knives. Always make sure you have a knife with you. I've learned that the hard way too many times, but I always keep a nice sharp razor on board, as well as a set of razors. In this case here, these are actually plastic razors, and I found that I've needed them much more often than I initially realized I would. Not saying that you have to have them, just saying that for what I do, I've needed to have them. See if I can get all that to fit back in there. The next little compartment here you'll see is a set of smaller screwdrivers and picks. So just things that I know I need: right angle picks, little hex drivers, smaller screwdrivers, flatheads, Phillips, you name it. We just kind of keep them there. In this pouch here, I got this random adjustable wrench. This is one of my go-to adjustable wrenches. It's a Proto, very tight tolerance, very handy, very useful. Good size profile, so I can get into a lot of locations with minimal ease. We have a set of pliers, which should in fact be in that bag there, so we'll have to move them. And then we have ourselves a 12-foot tape measure that we keep with us at all times. I think there's also some easy outs down there, and possibly even some more bits that we keep on board as well. I'm not going to go through absolutely everything, but just give you a high level. In this section here, we have my newest addition, which is a Master Force 1/4-inch drive, but it's got the flexible shaft, so you can kind of bend it and get it into some tight places. A 6-in-1 screwdriver. Then we have some a pry bar, Snap-on pry bar, Snap-on ratcheting screwdriver, a small pin light from Snap-on. We have all that there. In this section here, I'll pull this bag out, which I'll probably end up regretting. I got these little bags off of Amazon for like $19. It came with like 5 or 6 of them, and you can write on the bags. They're canvas, so you can write on them and fill them with what you need. In this particular one, as you can see, we've got pliers, 1/4-inch drive ratchets, and 1/4-inch extension drivers. So lots of different pliers in here. Pulling pliers, wire strippers, Knipex, wire cutters, high leverage cutters, Klein smaller cutters, flat bill cutters and pullers, snap-on wire strippers, some nut drivers, and then even a 1/4-inch drive low profile socket set there. So we keep all of that in that bag for use, right? And the reason why I carry so many different types of pliers is because I've been at salvage yards and have ran into times where, you know, you plan it out as best as you can, but you can't always plan it out perfectly. And I needed to have something that I didn't have with me. And so every time I ran into an application where I was missing a tool, I've always tried to update my box. I also carry a panel popper tool. This is a Mac one that I bought off of eBay for a few dollars. Came with actually 2 of the same one, so I carry a panel popping tool with me as well. A wire brush. I got a 1/2-inch drive flex head ratchet there, locking flex head. This section here has some scrapers in there, some regular screwdrivers, a couple hose pick tools as well, a couple scrapers, Mac scrapers, and just various sizes, you know, number 2s, number 1s, number 3 screwdrivers, Phillips screwdrivers. Try to speed this up a little bit. We're at 7 minutes already. In this compartment here, this one here, I won't go through everything. This is just a bag of wrenches, or no, actually no. This is 1/4-inch drive swivel sockets, 1/4-inch drive semi-deep sockets, and 3/8 drive swivel sockets. So just more different types of sockets that we carry on board at all times. You don't have to carry this much of an assortment, but just what I carry. So we have our Black Hawk 1/4-inch drive, our Husky 3/8 drive swivel sockets. There's some mid-length 1/4-inch drive by Snap-on. You won't find those because they don't make them anymore, at least in the impact grade they don't. 1/4-inch drive ratchet, and maybe a few other bits and pieces in there as well. Carry a set of gloves. What I don't have in here is a pair of eyewear, any eyewear. Make sure you have your PPE on board with you at all times. A little lady's foot, which is just a cheap one, nothing special. And then down in here we have 1/2-inch drive sockets. So we have 1/2-inch drive, deeps, shallows, SAE, metric, 3/8 drive, metric, deeps, and shallows. We have extensions for 1/2-inch drive, 3/8 drive, locking and non-locking, and then a set of SAE 3/8 drive, or yeah, SAE 3/8 drive 12-point sockets as well, because occasionally I've needed those and did not have them with me. In this compartment here is our wrenches and ratchets. So I carry an assortment of ratchets with me on board. Just something that I like to do. You don't have to do this. But here's my set of ratchets that I carry with me at all times. So I have a SK with a 10mm socket already installed, 1/4-inch drive snap-on, 3/8 drive snap-on, 1/4-inch drive gear wrench that's flexible locking, 3/8 drive flex head, another 3/8 drive. This is the new Ulsa Tools USA made ratchet, which is basically an SK LP90 ratchet, and then a 1/2-inch drive standard length ratchet. Then we have our wrenches. So I got a set of SAE wrenches by Wright. I've got more SAE wrenches here that are just kind of like random assortment, if you will, nothing too special. Adjustable wrenches down here, large one, small one, and then a bag of metric wrenches as well. So a good assortment of tools in here that you'll need. And I try to carry, like I said, as much as I can within reason. In this box here, I can just simply throw it in the back of my truck and all is well, or even put it in my car. I've even carried it in my car, which is my smaller BMW, which I no longer own. So it's easy to get around, not too bad. In this pouch up here, I'll carry things like a amp clamp. I've been asked to come over and help people do a little bit of diagnostic work, so I'll carry things like an amp clamp on board. This is from the Kaiweets brand. I'll be doing a review of this tool here. So we've got a amp clamp on board. Here's another Kaiweets tool. I like Kaiweets stuff because it's you get a lot of bang for your buck. It doesn't cost a lot of money for a lot of their tools. You can find them on Amazon, but you get a lot of functionality in some of their tools. Here's a digital multimeter here. Really cool device. It's got an array of settings, as you can see there: volts, ohms, resistance, millivolts, hertz, temperature, milliamps, amperage. I mean, you can measure a variety of different frequencies using this tool, and it comes with everything you see here: all the leads, all the thermocouples. It has everything. So that's a brand that I carry. You carry what you want. Up in here we have a large set of pliers, just a set of Snap-on, but these are Knipex, but they're rebranded by Snap-on with somehow a bit stuck in there. We have a regular multimeter, another set of bits, full set of bits there, then some randoms in there. And this side over here, we have more extensions, more knives, random sockets, more Allen keys, things of that nature. And then lastly, in this pouch here, we have some other extensions. I hear a lot of sockets in there. We have just random sockets and extensions and adapters, things of that nature. Swivel adapters, things of that nature. So yeah, a good variety of tools in this box here, guys. Just what I carry. Like I said, you can carry whatever you feel is best for you, but these are just things that I carry. So if you guys have any questions about any of the tools that you see in here, please leave me a comment. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you click that bell. And as always, guys, leave a comment and I'll try to respond. Okay, guys. Peace. All right, before I forget, something that I did not cover in this video had to do with add-on to the back side of it. A couple little things. One, I carry an adjustable pry bar through Ulsa Tools. One of the absolute best tools that I have on board, has been instrumental in a lot of different projects. And I have a large breaker bar on here as well from Snap-on. Just whatever, it doesn't have to be Snap-on, it could be Mayhew, whomever. I'm trying to think of everything I missed. I have some more extensions back here, some long extensions. I also have some breaker bars. I think I covered that. And then lastly, I said I was going to talk about it, but I didn't. I carry a CT761 with me. You can carry whatever brand you want, whether it be Ryobi, Makita. You don't want to carry that junk. Milwaukee, DeWalt, whatever you want, you carry it. But I carry a CT761. These things are easy and cheap to come by off of eBay. Get yourself one of these. If you need to have it rebuilt, it's like 130 bucks to Snap-on, and you have a really, really nice tool. But I carry a 3-inch drive that. And then for something that's got a little bit more power, I carry my Cobalt. Don't be sleep on Cobalt tools. They work really good. This one here has been put through its paces. This is a 3-inch drive brushless 24-volt system. It is a absolute great tool to have. It's not a lot of money, and it gives you a lot of power and lots of reliability and performance. So I've been slinging this thing around junkyards and salvage yards and various projects, and I've not had any problems with it whatsoever. And I bought this brand new like multiple years ago, and I would be lost if I did not have it. Now, one gun I don't have on board here, which is something that I'll add as projects come about, and that's a 1/2-inch drive tool. If and when I need to have a 1/2-inch drive tool, I'll simply reach down here in my power box here, power drawer, and I'll grab something like my large high torque or even in some cases simply grab the Milwaukee mid torque, and I'll throw this in there as well, and then we'll be good to go. So it all kind of depends on what I'm going to be doing. I'll add additional tools as deemed necessary. So hope you guys liked the video. Sorry about the late add-on, but I had to get that out there because I mentioned it earlier and didn't cover it. So guys, I appreciate it. Thank you. Catch you in the next one. Peace.